Celebrate training times. Come on. It's a celebration of training times. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Training Thursday for today, Thursday, August the 29th, 2024. I'm Jordan Bateman, Vice President Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association, the mighty icba.
Yes.
Joined as always by
Kerry Vital, Manager Member Services for icba.
Vital by name, vital by nature. Kerry, that didn't just roll off your tongue. Is
No,
that a
I had
new
to
title?
think about that. Yes, I am happy to say I got promoted this week.
Hashtag girl boss.
Right. So I did get promoted this week. So I am now the Manager of Member Services for icba. So I am doing not just training and apprenticeship and workforce development, but also, everything in the kind of member services field.
Yes, so any questions about the services we offer you as a member, send them to memberservices@icba.ca.
Please do.
Awesome. All right, well, congratulations. That's
Thank
awesome
you.
news. Very exciting for sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Training. I do want to talk a little bit about the big political news yesterday. Because, man, such great news. I woke up this morning and I legit thought, am I hungover? But no, because I mean, Chris and I had one shot of Terry Bradshaw bourbon in celebration.
Did you? I love it. That's amazing.
But, just the giddiness. I was like strutting into work like I'm Ric Flair. Woo! On Twitter, I'm like, happy keyboard warrior.
God, I hear you were on the news yesterday.
On the news. Such a great day for free enterprisers. Maybe the best day for BC free enterprisers since Christy Clark's comeback election win in 2013.
Oh boy.
For years, it feels like we can't have any nice things on our side of the fence, and now we do. BC United is down tools. They're joining the BC Conservatives, and finally there's just one opponent to the NDP, and we can rally around the BC Conservatives and defeat David Eby, the NDP, and their brutal policies on the economy, on affordability, on healthcare, on public safety. Hey guys, I'm letting you in on a secret. Political message. Provinces do just a few things. They manage the economy. They manage government spending. They run healthcare. They run police and public safety issues.
Those sound like big deals.
And they help on the housing file. All of those, the NDP have been abject failures. So if all those things are failing, maybe it's the guy in charge.
Maybe.
So let's dump Davey.
Yeah. So that was an interesting thing to get showing up suddenly on my cell phone. I was in a board meeting yesterday, and suddenly my phone was zzz. I was like, okay, yep. And it was the news. So that was quite a little surprise mid-afternoon yesterday. But we obviously at icba are very excited about this news moving forward. As the apprenticeship manager for icba, the NDP's policies have screwed with my apprentices, and I do not like it.
Exactly.
So
and there's still tunnel vision. Let's take apprentices. Great topic.
My favorite.
We have a aging workforce and a historic shortage in trades workers.
Yes.
Which then means that you have to pay more for labor, which means that housing costs more.
Yep.
So what's the way to solve this? Oh, I know, more trades workers. So what do? We limit educational possibilities to the narrowest field. The NDP gives sweetheart deals to the unions trading schools to put in their very narrow piece of the pie, 15% of the workforce. We have 85%.
We do.
They don't make it easier for folks from outside the Lower Mainland to do this stuff. They don't adopt things like PVC, Pacific Vocational College has done with 3D printing of pipes and letting people work from home. We should be doing everything we can to get more red seals in the system.
Absolutely.
And the NDP don't.
Nope.
So
they don't. So it's not been a good past few years for my poor apprentices, but we have light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully on a train, hopefully good. Yes.
That's right.
So we're moving forward, and we are very happy for icba.
So watch icba.ca for all sorts of fun things. I've never been so happy to have to rip up an election plan and rewrite it on the fly. It was the best. So there you go. I
love it.
Okay, election plans really are basically blueprints for communications. And I'm going to start doing weird.
I love how you got there.
Podcasty segues from one topic to the other. And Kerry, I can't help but noticing that blueprint reading is one of the skills we teach at icba training.
Right? Blueprint reading for construction projects. 4 sessions over 4 weeks, 3 hours per session, starting on September the 19th. So it's 12 hours in total. Set up as a live instructor online training course like we normally do. 3 hours, like I said, once per week. You're going to learn the functions of different plan views, elevations, sections, details, and schedules presented on architectural, structural, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing (MEP) drawings. You'll practice identifying standard construction graphics, interpreting. I'm killing it.
She works with words professionally.
I do. That's a really bad sign. Interpreting specifications and key terminology relevant to interpreting graphical and written construction documents. So we would consider this course a bit of an intermediate course. We do have a more introduction to blueprint reading course as well too, which you can find on our website. But we do want you to have a basic understanding of concepts and terminology in construction. So
there you go. Okay. icba.ca/courses for all our courses, but click the link below for this one.
Yes.
Blueprint reading for construction projects. Yes. So that I've recently found myself back in a Netflix true crime binge.
Love it. Yeah.
And it
my
all
personal
started
favorite.
with Lacey Peterson.
I'm about to watch it this weekend and I'm so excited. I said to my husband yesterday, are you going to be mad if I watch this without you? Because he's away this weekend. And he's like, no. I'm like, good. Because it's going to happen.
Listen to single girl here, living it up.
I know.
Husband goes out of
Me and the
town and
dogs.
she's just like binging Netflix. There you go.
Binging true crime Netflix alone. Good
I
idea.
can't wait to hear your view of this
I'm
because
excited.
there's a whole like Scott Peterson Innocence Project.
I don't understand
I don't get it.
this.
And you watch this and you're like, come on, guys.
There's no way. Yeah, no, I know.
It seems so weird.
I don't understand how we're going
I did
with
do a
this,
little
but-
reading. It's not the real Innocence Project. It's like a spin-off of the Innocence Project. It's the LA or something Innocence Project, but it's not like the
Interesting.
Innocence Project, like the Adnan Syed Innocence Project. It's not that one. So anyways,
Okay.
there was that one. I tried what was the other one I watched? It was about a couple and she was abducted and no one believed that she was abducted, and it was kind of pre-internet, so people, or not pre-internet, but like pre-links between police stations. And so eventually, like this wonderful, hardworking detective working her first case, kind of followed a trail on an abduction in her own area, and realized that this poor woman's story was true, and that was really cool too. Sorry, I don't remember the name, but
We'll figure it out.
Just start talking about true crime, and Netflix will just feed it to you on the algorithm.
That's very true. Yeah, you can say anything and suddenly you have it.
Yes.
But that's exciting. Did you see that In the Dark is back?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Nope. I started listening to the first episode on my way to work this morning. Loving it so far, but just in general,
What's
In the
the
Dark is
story?
amazing. I think it's Afghanistan. I do apologize from our Middle Eastern listeners that I cannot remember which country it is. But it's a whole like murder situation where like he thinks this gentleman's family has disappeared, etc. But it's very, very good. And this was like many, many years ago that this happened. So now they're just getting to it now. In the Dark does this type of stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Cereal
yeah,
is a
it's fun.
gateway drug to true crime podcasts.
It's true.
But
it
In
really
the
is.
Dark is the
best one.
The champagne.
Yeah.
I mean, like it is.
No, it is, for
Chef's
sure.
kiss. It's that first couple seasons of In the Dark was
amazing.
still unreal.
So
Still
yeah, so
really
this is the third season. Highly recommend. Like I said, I've only about halfway through the first episode. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them now, so I'm really excited to also binge that this weekend.
Probably when you're running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's a really good idea, is to run in the dark. We'll listen to a true crime podcast. I'm not saying I'm smart, but
That's okay. All right. Well, she'll be the one out there with the bear whistle and the dog.
very reflective
Yes,
coat,
very reflective.
and yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine.
All right, well, that is it for us. We will be back next week. I'm double checking. Yes.
I was like, we have to
will.
look sideways
Yes, and that's
at the
September.
calendar?
That's kind of crazy.
How is it September?
So
I
it's
can't.
also it's the night before the Green Bay Packers' first game of the season. I'm so excited. Anyways, you may see me in a
There
Jordan
you
Love
go.
jersey next week. All right. icba.ca/courses, intro or blueprint reading for construction project.
Yes.
Click the link below. It'll help you in your career, and we will see you next week.
For sure.